Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me once again. My name is Wilky and I'm back with some more Kritika Online PvE after the latest guide. And I'm back on my Catspaw. She's still not 50. We're gonna jump straight ahead with some fancy XP boosts we got from the stress test. And let's just go ahead and yeah. Whoops. Was there actually anything important there? Probably not. No. Just some challenge letters. I'm not gonna spend too much time PvEing on any other character anytime soon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Other than that, I did play around. As you saw, I made the guide about the elements. I learned about some of the other systems, such as gearing. I slightly, I guess, covered the soul gem system. I did not make the video about the daily arena yet, but I'll probably... I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that in conjunction, but I assume I'm gonna make a guide about the Caterfield badges as well, because there's a lot of ways on how to progress in this game, and the badges are definitely one of the most vital things to start collecting as soon as possible in the game, for a plethora of reasons really. Like, I'll probably make a separate video on how to obtain some outfits in-game without spending real money, and also in that regard on how the Caterfield badges work, how basically how everything in that regard works, because I think that's pretty vital, especially since right now in closed beta we can just go ahead and test things out, and once you're in open beta you probably do not want to go and just YOLO all of your badges in order to figure out how things work. So I'm gonna try and see if I can compile most of the important things. And yeah, just throw them into a guide video, similar to the element system. And as I said, making certain guides is a bit tricky in closed beta, because there's already things that have changed in open beta, in closed beta. And I'm sure there's gonna be things that will change once the game goes live, so yeah. We have to just wait and see how things are. That's a fancy sound effect on that skill. Just have to wait a bit and see how it actually plays out in the end, and that's when I'll probably start making guides. The reason why I don't want to make like class-specific guides and things like that is, as I said, there might be things that change, and as far as PvP goes, well, yeah, it's a bit messy at the times, really. I'll probably make a video showing why PvP is right now a bit strange, I should say. But yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys updated with that. So far, I still do not have any information regarding open beta. The only thing I have learned so far is that apparently it's gonna be a couple weeks after closed beta. But, well, yeah, that can mean anything from... It can still be maybe it's at the end of June, or it's mid-July, or it's end of July. Like, you know, a couple weeks is a bit vague, especially since the founders will be getting a head start, which I don't even know how long the head start's, like how much earlier founders will be able to play. All of those things are not known yet. It might be that they'll give you just, I don't know, maybe 3-4 days or something. Maybe they give us a whole week. You never really know how big that head start is going to be, but once I have these information and once I learn more about those things, then I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Other than that, I'm not sure. I don't think I will, as I said in one of the other videos, I don't think I'll level up either the Valkyrie or the Blood Fairy to 50, simply because I learned most of the things I wanted to learn from this game. I got a bunch of experience. I learned the crafting system, farming system, and basically I have a lot of information that will help me quite a bit when starting and playing open beta. And that was generally my main goal in open beta, in closed beta. Like, I'm not here to get the fanciest and the biggest and the fattest gear. So, ow, maybe I should have dodged that one. I'm actually about to get wrecked. What the hell is happening? Oh, that guy's tanky, so go. So yeah, regardless of what was I about to say. No, that I'm probably not gonna play too much on. I have my Reaper and she's 15, but I haven't decided what to play because, as I said, I learned that Valkyrie has stances. I don't like stances. Like, I really don't like stances at all. So it's probably gonna be Blood Vamp, which I'm gonna be playing, but probably not too much. I do have another character slot that I unlocked, so maybe I'll just make both, play them to level 20 or something, and see how it goes. Other than that, I want to check out the Warp Mage, because I partied with a Warp Mage yesterday, and his skills actually look quite nice. Like, I have to admit that. It kind of looked interesting, so I am a bit tempted to play Warp Mage as well now, but I'm not sure yet. As I said, closed beta is about to end in I think it's 7 days or 6, so we have around about 1 week left until the servers will be shut down. So you have 1 week of testing left to go, or well, by the time this video is up, it's probably going to be 5 days or so. 13th of June is when they said is when closed beta is going to be ending, so that's basically the deadline. Everything's gonna get wiped. Like, a lot of people keep asking, will we keep anything that we farm in closed beta? The answer is no. The only thing we'll get to keep is the open beta rewards, which I already showed in some of the videos. I think it too. I'll probably make a short video at the end talking about that, though maybe not. Maybe that's a stupid idea. Actually, maybe I can take a look at it inside the dungeon. Actually, I can. So if you go to the event tab in the top left, so open beta rewards is what you will get once the game goes open beta, and those will stay with you forever. For level 15, Horns of Victory. For level 60, you get the CBT title Pioneer and Flare for first. And level 65, you get the Dimensional Library weapon skin. So those are the only things that at least I know for a fact that will be staying with us through open beta. As far as anything else goes, I have no clue. Maybe I heard some people say that the badges, or one of the badges you can get by clearing every dungeon on Insane, is gonna be staying, but I'm not entirely sure if that's true. I haven't found any confirmation regarding that, so really take that information with a grain of salt. I do not know if that's true. I do not know if that makes any sense. But if you want to spend time and go through every dungeon, well, yeah, I guess on Insane, then feel free to do so. I mean, you still have a week left, so actually kill the boss before I get deleted. Nope, actually not. I died. My poor kitty. Should have used the iframe. That was such an unnecessary death. Holy hell. Shame on me. 4.5 levels to go. No, we're not gonna restart. 4.5 levels to go, and then my Catspaw is gonna be 50, and then I'm basically, as I said, I'm gonna take a look into the PvE arena. I'm probably gonna YOLO some of my badges to see how RNG and what type of outfits we're gonna be getting, because that's probably gonna be important for a lot of you. For people that do not want to spend money in the game, as I said, you can get outfits in-game through these badges. So it basically is just gonna set you back a bit. Other than that, I'm not sure if there's any other way for you to lay hands on outfits. There's still other rewards, like for, I think, 1,000 boss souls, you can get an outfit from one of the NPCs, but that's like super high-level endgame stuff. So I'm not sure how applicable that really is going to be for any of you who survived. Other than that, I learned a couple of things. Gold is obviously not bound, so gold that you farm on your alts or twinks, you are obviously able to use on your main account or main character, which is really, really good. And things as materials, Critium shards, most of them at least, are not bound either. So that's very, very good. So everything you dismantle, and you end up getting end up getting Critium shards. I don't actually have any. Do I have any left? Yeah. Like the green Critium shard, pure Critium shard, even the challenge letters, they are not bound. So you can use those and swap them to your main character. So that's really, really good. So even leveling alts will slowly allow you to progress through things like that. Other than that, the Ether Force system is obviously for each character alone, so I'm not entirely sure how effective it's going to be to try and keep multiple high-level characters up and running. Maybe 2 is doable. I think after that it gets really tedious and time-consuming, so I don't think playing more than 2 characters really actively is going to be very efficient, at least not in terms of gear, and at least if you want to basically get everything. But then again, it's everybody's personal choice on how much they want to dedicate to one character, or if they want to switch between different characters and things like that. Those are all the things I learned so far. I feel relatively well prepared. Yeah, I guess relatively well prepared now. There are a few things I haven't explored yet in the game, but as I said, I'm very happy with the progress so far. Closed beta ran really smooth for me. I had, as I said, with the exception of the very first game crash I had when I played the game for the first time, I had no crash whatsoever. The game never bugged out, I never lagged out, which is really good considering we're on the US servers. So lag was not an issue. PvP obviously is laggy, but PvP also suffers a plethora of other issues, so it's not that important. At least not for me right now, unless they fix that problem. Other than that, as I said, I'm very happy with how closed beta played out and how things are in general. So I'm definitely looking forward to open beta, whenever that may be. And yeah, hopefully I'll see some of you guys back on the European server back then. And yeah, I mean that's the cool and that's the sad part about having closed beta on only one server, that eventually you're going to be split. But really, you do not want to be playing on a server that's not in your region, because lags are going to be a thing for you. Lags are definitely going to be a thing for you. If you party up with somebody who's not from your region, that's definitely a contributing factor to not entirely seeing what's happening, when's happening, and stuff like that. So I don't want to die again. No, not this time. Oh! That was rude. That was... okay. 46, 4 levels to go. As you can see, the progress is there. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed some more PvE on my Catspaw. I'll update you on her progress once she's 50 and I did the Awakening. The Zerg is lined up as well. I'm gonna release the Zerg actually before that. So that kind of did not make any sense telling you that, because you're gonna see the Zerg video and then you're gonna see the Catspaw video and like, what the hell is he talking about? Whatever. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed another PvE video. As I said, if there's anything else you want me to check out, we still have 1 week left, so feel free to hit me up. Feel free to let me know if there's anything that interests you. And other than that, hopefully catch you guys next time.